What's up? What's up? Step into my classroom. Step into the player palace. Step into the TMP layer. Let's see. All right, man. All right, man. What's good with it? Back with it, man. But yeah, man. A tragic event happened out of Tennessee. Man, it goes to show, man. A lot of these kids, man. I don't know how these kids are being raised. What's being put into a lot of these kids, man. I don't know how these kids are watching other kids supervise, man. But they charged the younger girl with murder and first degree murder. First degree murder, man. So I'm gonna see if I can go over that some. So, a relative said they were arguing over an iPhone. A security camera recorded the killing inside the bedroom they shared on July 15th in Humboldt, Tennessee. The county prosecutor said. So the recording shows the older child using bedding to suffocate her cousin as the younger girl slept in the top bunk. So they said after the child died, the juvenile cleaned up the victim and repositioned her body. So man, victim mother in Memphis that the girls were have been arguing over an iPhone after coming from out of town to stay with their grandmother. She identified her daughter as 8-year-old Demiria Hollingsworth. Uh, 8-year-old cousin. So it was an 8-year-old. It was 8-year-old. So I'm off. Either way, 12-year-old girl smothered an 8-year-old cousin. So my information was off. I heard she was 5. Either way, fucked up situation. I consider this to be one of the most disturbing violent acts committed by either an adult or juvenile that my office has prosecuted. So that's what the DA is saying. Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck would make a young girl this age, even that acting this type of violence. In my opinion, man, I don't know what type of person this girl been exposed to, how she was raised, but I mean, it's really far out there, in my opinion, man. The way that this situation has just went down. Trying to set some shit in motion, man. But man, this channel, TNP, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But yeah, we're just trying to talk about hard hitting shit, shit that's significant in the community. Tragic events like this, man. Just make people aware that for one, kids should not be damn parenting or watching over themselves. They should not be able to govern or watch over themselves, or like I said, be guardians over themselves or babysit themselves. That's just that latchkey kid mindset. Shit like this happens all the time, man. Kids get killed, like I said, molested by other kids, man. Who knows? Some of these kids is far out there, man. To be able to smother and hurt your family or another child over an item, a damn iPhone, a fucking iPhone. You willing to end it all and go to jail and get arrested? A 12-year-old girl about to be 13. She knew better, man. In my opinion, she knew way better than to do some shit like some violent, far out there idiot shit like this, man. Like, and I just know a lot of these kids are raised, man. It's really not surprising that a lot of these kids are so emotional over these devices and shit, man. I'm telling you, like they're not being trained well. They put so much of their own emphasis and love and into these devices, and it's really ruining a lot of these kids and a lot of their childhoods. And just what's up with it, man? A lot of these kids, man, that's ruining their childhood. It's growing them up too fast. It's having them addicted to these devices and losing, like I said, the endorphins in their brains are going wild with all this instant gratification and playing with these fucking devices. And it's really driving a lot of these kids out of there insane, in my opinion. These devices, these technology, the screen time is giving them way too much access to shit. It's, in my opinion, it's devastating, and it's setting things back. In my opinion, like back in the day, like something like this obviously wouldn't even have occurred. Like some just to hurt somebody over something like this. These devices make, like I said, they're addictive. They're very, very addictive for a lot of these kids, and it's that pleasure center of the brain is going wild for real, for real. And like I said, it's me not surprising that a young kid, because this is a 12, 13-year-old girl, a young kid would be violent over a device. That's not, to me, that's not surprising. It's not surprising at all. Yup. Yup. So that's my 2 cents. Hit that like button if you're out there. Hit that like button. But yes sir, man. A lot of these kids, like I said, man, that pleasure sensor of that brain, that pleasure center, is going crazy with all the screen time, man. All these devices, iPhones, texting, apps, social media, just being addicted to social media, addicted to online, all that creative shit, all that shit. It's addictive. So to me, it's not crazy that a young kid would spaz out or lose her shit or want to harm another child just for a cell phone, taking it whatever. Like shit like that is not surprising because these kids are addicted to that shit, man. They're addicted to these devices. And they ain't raised worth a hell, man. They're raised off of social media. A lot of these kids raised off social media. Their whole lives are in the phone. That's their connection to the world. They will literally, like I said, lose their shit, want to hurt somebody over a cell phone. So that's just far left to me, man. Far out there, man. Hit that like button, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up, hit that motherfucking thumbs up. But yeah, man, the mama, I don't know who the mama was to this little girl, this 12-year-old girl, man, but man, you raised you a no limit soldier in this motherfucker, man. I don't know what the hell wrong with this bitch. That's my mindset. We're like, what? I just don't know what type of real loving and nurturing was put into this little girl, in my opinion, for her to be like this. Like you just, it's just sad, man. Like to want to harm your own family and blood over a device, over a little ass argument. It's wild, man. Hit that subscribe button. Throw some donations in there, man. $ toxic masculinity POD. Throw your boy some donations. $ toxic masculinity POD, man. It's in the description box. Shoot your boy a cash app. Show your boy some donations to the channel. You know what I'm saying? You dig? But man, shit like this gotta be discussed, man. I know, like I said, I always gotta get my opinion on it because I always feel like a lot of these ratchet bitches raise these ratchet ass kids. You know what I'm saying? Ratchet, violent ass bitches run these, create these ratchet ass, low life dirtbag bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like a dirtbag bitch is gonna make a dirtbag bitch. Point blank, period, man. So a lot of these women, man, they raise these devilish ass little girls and devilish ass little boys, man. That's running rampant out here in the black community right now. If you ask me, that shit's running wild, man. Like this little ass girl, life snuffed out over what? Like somebody did not teach this girl the gravity of situations and how to conflict resolution, how to deal with her emotions. And she, luckily, like I said, they charging her with murder one, man. We don't need a motherfucker like with this type of mindset out here in the streets, man. There's already enough of this. It's already enough of these selfish ass, self-centered, weirdo ass kids out here, man, and adults that grow into these fucked up ass adults. So we got more than enough crazy motherfuckers out here in the streets, man. Like, there's no accountability having, raised to live off of their emotions. You know what I'm saying? No impulse control. You see red, you gotta dive on it type mindset. So it's like, man, see, you gotta be able to understand the gravity of the situations, man. So I don't know if this girl was abused or what. You know, the girl that I don't know if she was abused. Or, like, how do you even know how to smother somebody? That's my question too. How does a person even know how to at 12, 13? How do you even know how to end someone's life by suffocating them? You know, like what kind of fuck shit is this girl even exposed to and watching? Like, what are you watching to show you shit like this? Oh, it's sick, man. It really is. And being a couple states over from where I'm from, North Carolina, one state over, touching, it's pretty sick in my opinion. It's pretty sad just to see like a young child gone for no fucking reason. No fucking reason, man. Like this is the most idiotic shit I've heard of in quite some time. As a grown ass man, this is one of the most idiotic shit I've ever heard. You know, I've heard of kids doing dumb things, but this definitely, in my opinion, takes the cake without a doubt. And it's without a doubt, it's probably one of those disturbing things I've ever heard. And I know she probably just didn't think it was gonna end like that, but I know that if she has any type of a heart, I know she's remorseful. You know what I'm saying? Because kids do stupid shit. I never would have thought to do no shit like this to somebody. In my opinion, I don't. That's just me. It just seems like weird and left field to do some shit like that. I don't get it either. It's well, it just doesn't make sense to even want to do some shit like this as a kid. But man, throw some them cash apps out there, man. Hit that cash app on the description box. But yeah, it just don't make no sense to me, man. It's like senseless loss of life over a damn device. In your life, she threw her whole life away over nothing. So it's really irritating. It's really irritating to see some ignorant shit like this, and that people are really raised this way. Dollar sign toxic masculinity POD, man. Show some love on the cash app. Dollar sign toxic masculinity POD. Show some love on the cash app. Dollar sign toxic masculinity POD. Show some love on the cash app. Peace and love, man. Y'all, I hope everybody out there doing good. Hope everyone is doing good. But yeah, man. If you're just jumping in the chat, man. If you just jumping in the channel, we discussing this situation that happened at Humboldt, Tennessee. Uh, a young girl had her life taken by her cousin over her iPhone. Over her iPhone. So, like I said, it's just some of the most asinine shit I've ever seen and heard in my life. To be honest with you, uh, stupid. You know, I don't really know how else to address it. The girl is getting what she deserves. She's getting charged with murder. It's unfortunate that this family has to go through this type of tragedy. Because that's just two people in their family. They're technically gone. Over some bullshit. But the worst part is the parenting. Or the lack thereof. Like where is the parental guidance? Who's watching these kids and why are they able to just be here by themselves, unattended to? That's the type of shit that you got to question. And a lot of times, I say our community, man, we love to have some latchkey kids. We love to let kids watch kids, especially teenage age kids. We love to let these girls run rampant. A lot of times they let these teenage girls act like they're older than they are and let them watch kids when they're just children themselves or young adults themselves. So it's a lot of things that got to be challenged and questioned. A lot of shit that got to be challenged and questioned, in my opinion. Why are these kids unattended to? Where's their parental guidance? So that's, in my opinion, neglectful. Just to have some kids watching each other. That's my thing. I never let kids just be unattended by themselves like that, man. That's just not my speed. I don't like kids to be somewhere off, somewhere they can potentially get hurt. Are they doing some stupid shit? Without somebody correcting them. That's just me, especially young age kids, emotional kids. You got to know who you're dealing with. You got to know who and what you're dealing with. So I know, there's a lot of people that's probably surprised. I know somebody knew the character of this little girl. I knew she at least had some type of potential to be volatile or evil or violent. But shit, sometimes it's out the blue, man. But the biggest thing is prevention. That's my biggest thing. They were arguing. They had these issues over a fucking cell phone. You sit them down and you correct that shit and hash it out. You take the cell phone. You take the energy off of that situation and try to diffuse it as an adult. And teach them some type of problem and anger management. Skills and problem resolution. Like you just don't just let that shit soak and simmer up like that, and definitely don't leave them together in the same room. If this girl is older, has physical advantages and strengths over the girl, she could cause any type of damage or it's a harm to her. Why would you leave her around somebody that's almost a teenager? That to me it's ignorant as a parent, very ignorant and just lackadaisical and haphazard mindset. Just to leave this kid alone with this kid. They had issues. She was already angry about a cell phone. You let these kids be addicted to these damn devices where they're violent, have rage when you take it away from them, all type of issues with shit like that, and they had all these explosive, impulsive type mind desires and shit that hurt people, and anger, built up anger, and frustration. Man, these people know that. Like these people know these kids be so wired tight with these devices and all type of internet and online bullshit that they be on. So you know what you're working with. You know what type of child you got. But yeah, I'm gonna say it's just like I said, I just had to talk about it. I just thought it was just sad, you know. And a lot of times, like I said, it's a lot of stupid shit like this that goes on in America, man. Like we got to take some blame for some of the self-inflicted wounds and shit that we, cast on ourselves. So and injuries we cast on ourselves, man. Like the young black girl snuffed out by our own family, own flesh and blood. So we sit here and talk about a whole bunch of people trying to preserve and protect our life, man. How about we do the same? That's my mindset. How about we do the motherfucking same, man? But hey, people gonna raise their kids how they gonna raise them. They gonna give their kids the time and attention that they want to give these kids. They gonna parent and raise these kids how they want to raise them. So you gonna get all type of crazy ass results in this world, and all especially in the United States. You gonna get all type of crazy shit happening. You know, so I haven't really heard too much shit like this. Like it's crazy that they charging a 12-year-old for murder one. That's really wild to me. They charging a 12, 13-year-old girl with murder one. I said it was so heinous that I guess that she was trying to hide the evidence and just too calculated and pre-measured. So they charged her with murder one. So that's wild. Tennessee charges 12-year-old girls with murder one. Shit. So amongst other charges she got. But that's life, man. That's life. If you live long enough, you see a lot of shit. You just got to learn how to avoid some of these pitfalls and stupid shit, that the world throws at you. Cause this was preventable. We all know this. This was another preventable thing. Um, like I said, carelessness and just lackadaisical mindset is what equals up to shit like this. Absent-mindedness, being focused on what you focus on. I wonder what the hell grandma was doing. Who she had over there. She had old man Jim over there relling out. You feel me? Why weren't you paying attention to your grandkids? That's my big mindset question. Why weren't you paying? Where's the watch? Where's the protection? Where's the guidance? Where's the discipline? You sitting there staying with grandma. Why are these kids unattended and alone? Got a hidden camera. She got a hidden camera. It's just like I said. A lot of this stuff today, man. It seems real staged and contrived too, man. It seems a lot of far left, and it's really out there like in a lot of ways, man. If you ask me, so a lot of this shit is just wild. Like this is just dumb. They had video of it. Like well, if you have video, surveillance video, secret cameras, why aren't you watching them? Why aren't you watching the videos, and why aren't you watching your kids? Why does this child have the ability to be able to do this and suffocate her cousin? These are just questions I have. I feel like the adults need to be charged too. If you ask me, don't just charge the minor, charge them all. Don't just charge the minor. Shit, in my opinion. Kids, 12, 13, they do stupid shit. 12, 13-year-olds are known for doing some of the most stupid shit. They're stupid motherfuckers. You know? Nobody in the world would trust a 12, 13-year-old with anything important ever. So why trust her with a life of another child? Especially a younger, smaller, you know, more vulnerable child. Why trust a 12-year-old with that? You wouldn't trust a 12-year-old with shit in this world. You know? You wouldn't trust a 12-year-old to do nothing, draw damn near nothing. Probably can go get a paper and do they simple ass arithmetic and shit. But you wouldn't trust no 12-year-old to do no adult shit like watching kids. That's not intelligent. So why would you let her watch this child? Questions like that. That's shit I got to question. Shit I got to call the tax, man. TMP, TMP. Hit that like button if you out there. Go to that description box, man. Hit that cash app up. Trying to run it up, run it up. Ain't working this week, man. Just watching kids, man. So I'm trying, hey, need them donations. Run me up. The donation podcast. Probably to make a whole nother one with that. I'm probably gonna do me a donation live. Donations. Show some love to the channel, man. This channel be talking that shit, real spill, real pimping shit. You dig? So this channel, I mean, it gets its kicks, It's edutainment is what I call it. You dig? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. TMP shit. True masculinity shit. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. Where the father, where the mother, where the grandmother at? That's my biggest question. Where's the father? Where's the mother? Where's the grandmother? Of both children. Where's the father? Where's the mothers? And where's the grandmother? So unsupervised kids, that's a no-no in the black community, man. We gotta end that generational curse and that stupidity. Like kids, latchkey kids and kids watching over other kids. We gotta end that bullshit in the black community. Like I said, it's dumb as hell. The situation that transpired in my hometown a few months ago, some kids were watching themselves. The house caught on fire, and all the kids were suffocated, unfortunately. And in my opinion, I don't really know if they came to a conclusion of what was that started the fire. I think they said it was a candle or something, but their mother was out working, and like I said, she lost all her children. So tragic incident. They died due to smoke inhalation. It was a high school girl and I think two boys, but goes to show you, like I was saying, ultimately, man, these kids gotta be watched. These latchkey kids, man, these kids they may be grown enough to do certain things, but man, certain emotional maturity levels they just have not hit yet. It's just experience that they have not hit yet. So this kid, unfortunately, in my opinion, I do not blame this child, this 12, 13-year-old child for doing some stupid ass shit, because that's what 12, 13-year-old kids do. They do shit that is irrational, that does not make sense. Because like I said, they don't have the depth or the experience to deal with a lot of these emotional events. So I said, these attachment to these devices and this emotional attachment to social media, online content, videos, trying to be like somebody else, following people, liking people, it's addiction. It makes people go crazy. As far as these devices drive some of these kids insane. They're already, like I said, 12, 13 and stupid themselves. So it's just a losing battle, in my opinion, with a lot of this shit. We're not going to watch after these kids. Benny the Penny, what's up with it, man? What's good with you? But, man, if you're not going to watch after some of these kids and show some love and be there to watch after them and parent them, you cannot be surprised at the results you get. That's my mindset. You cannot be surprised by some of these results you get, man. Straight up. Which is, like, bad. But yeah, you just never would think a little girl would do something so demonic and so it's just downright devilish like this. But such is life. Such is life, man. But I just know me myself, how I'm raised, and how I was raised, and how I'm raised with mine. No way in hell would a 13-year-old girl be around my 8-year-old child. No way in hell would I allow a 13-year-old to be around my 8-year-old child unsupervised. Period. Point blank. Period, man. Straight up, family or not. There's no reason a 12-year-old should be around an 8-year-old. A 12, 13-year-old should not be around an 8-year-old. She should not be watching her. She should not be unsupervised. None of the above. So that's the biggest fuck up is being neglectful in your parental duties. You're being very neglectful, very negligent, and like I said, tragedy strikes. Tragedy strikes when you have kids watching kids. When you have kids policing kids. So when you build an environment in a situation where they have all this alone and seclusion and time away from people seeing what they're doing. Anything is able to happen and liable to happen. So it's just like I said, it's sad, man. There's a lot of tragic shit going on in America right now. A lot of shit trying to hit on them heartstrings, make you think about shit. But got to continue on. Got to keep pushing the TNP way. Like I said, man, you can't be afraid to give your opinion out here, man. Everybody got opinions, man. So you just got to be man enough or woman enough to give it out there, because fuck it. Who the fuck cares? You come out here, do your thing, show your love, kick shit, pop shit to the masses. Shit gonna pop off, man. It's all, that's the consistency, putting the time in, the work in. But said, man, a lot of times I'm just reporting on shit, giving my opinion, man. Just trying to be more informative, help people to see, man. It's a different direction and option you can take. Like if you're gonna do things, I just want to give people that perspective, because like this was preventable. Shit was preventable. Coast and Massey, yo, what's up, Coast and Massey? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. If you feel so inclined, hey, throw me a little something on that Cash App in the description box. Show some love, but I'm almost about to get up out of here, man. But yeah, man, just disappointed. I just like give my opinion on real world shit, see if I can be a asset to somebody else and how they think about things, how they perceive things, how they move in their lives, and just hopefully it just gives them a different, perspective whenever they're about to do what they're about to do, basically. Whenever you're about to move and make moves, hopefully you could just rethink it, especially and just know what type of kids you got around you. You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, I don't think kids ever need to be unsupervised by themselves. That's just me. Just my opinion. Especially if they're not at each other's necks having issues. I just don't. I think kids need to be supervised to a certain extent. They need to learn. People need to learn how to process their emotions with them at a certain age. They don't need to just be working through shit on their own. They need somebody that can guide them emotionally and put them on the right path to a good level of emotional maturity. But yeah, man, that's my 2 cents. I said tragedy, Tennessee. Speechless. Ain't really much you can say about it. It's just hopefully you can grow from it, and this family can heal from it. And like I said, hopefully it's just a reminder of the possibilities and situations that can transpire with these kids, man. Everything, it's not a game. Watching kids and being a parent and being a guardian is not a game. Like it's life and death every day. Dealing with these children and trying to process them and guide them along to adulthood, and it's no joke. It's no joke. Like you could teach somebody right, and they still have their own way and go their own way, and do their own thing. So it's just a constant reminder. You got to stay on top of these kids, parental, and be their guardian, quote unquote guardian, as they say. Parents and guardian. You're a guardian. You got to guard these children with your life, with your everything you got. So I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. A quick short, man. Just give my 2 cents on this situation with the young girl that passed away up there in Tennessee. Definite tragedy, but yeah, man, smothering her cousin over an iPhone, man. A motherfucking iPhone. Hey, man, our kids are fucking lost. And that's all I gotta say, man. A lot of these kids are fucking lost. Raised like shit. Moms and dads ain't shit. Families ain't shit. raise the value material things over a human body. You know, you can break that material, so you can break and destroy the iPhone. Is that going to be the end of your life? You know, when you want to jump off a bridge, you can't get another cousin back. Your cousin's gone. You know, the remorse is going to be in her soul forever, and that's really the worst part, in my opinion. That's really the shit that's going to really she don't understand, but she's gonna have to live with that forever. But yeah, type of shit, this type of tragedy, it's gonna be stuck in her heart and stuck in her soul forever. You know, so some sad shit. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Um, like I said, if y'all feel inclined to throw a little donation to the boy, man, it's $ toxic masculinity POD. That's it's in the description box. It's $ toxic masculinity POD. Appreciate you anybody tuning in, rocking with me, man, showing some love on this on the discussion board, on the comments. But yeah, man, we gotta prevent shit like this from happening. You know, so it's on us. We gotta be the preventative measures for these kids, man. Sure, we gotta be the ones to teach them and reach out and get them the positive information that they need so they can maneuver through this crazy ass world, man. And shit, we gotta teach them that this material shit is not what it is, man. We cannot just throw this material shit at them, these devices, and just fry their brains and have them think these things are the end all be all. You know, that just can't be it. But peace out, man. Hey, hit that description box up. Throw your boy some love, some donations, man. I got more lives coming. Hopefully, I was informative. Hopefully, I was telling, keeping it real with you. Give me that straight up flipping barbershop talk. And man, we get. I'm telling you, man, these single mama raised motherfuckers, boy. If you ask me, that's what I think. You understand, man? A lot of these situations, man, these mamas, boy, I swear they're raising these kids so terrible, rotten, crazy. Yeah, we gotta. Black community, we gotta do better, man. We got all these predators out here that want bad for us, and we doing stupid shit like this over a damn device. Come on, man. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. Let's make these children's mindset. Let's make their brains function normally and make sense, man. A kid should not want to end another kid or cause pain to another kid or hurt another kid over a device, man. We got it. This should be gone. It should not be said. This should. This is the type of shit that should be understood without having it even be spoken or said. A kid should not want to end, hurt, rob, steal, do anything to another person. Nobody should want to hurt another person over a device, over an object, over an inanimate object, a fucking thing. So that's just me, man. Like it's deplorable. So, and we do see this all the time, man. We see people killing over drugs, money, all type of shit, man. It's just pointless, senseless. Like I said, you will never get your cousin back, man, but you can get another iPhone every year to make another one. Every other year to make another one. So, one day she's gonna wake up and she's gonna be living in a nightmare for the rest of her fucking life due to the actions she made as a child. So that's just it, man. But peace out, man. Love y'all, man. Hit that like button, subscribe. TMP, man. That's what it is, man. It's your big boy. It's your boy, motherfucking Big Cal. It's your big dog, Big Cal. You know what I'm saying? Keep rocking with me. Shit, hey, we rocking like cut off stockers, man. Hey, hit your hole in the back of the head and keep on rocking your head. You understand me, man? Peace out, man. Peace and love, grease. Peace and head grease, man. Peace and love. Appreciate all the love to the channel, man. Hit that description box. Show love, man. Peace.